They're going to talk about that Adam22 on Joe Budden.
Oh, yeah, we can do that for sure.
Eventually, I watched the whole thing.
You did watch the whole thing?
And first of all, bro, I have to applaud them boys for, man, I would have.
Containing themselves.
Man, I wanted to tweet all of them boys as individuals and say, hey, bro, I commend you. Because I would not have been able to sit that close to him and listen to all that bullshit he was saying. And
but that's what makes them great, bro. Like, they can like actually talk and like they are going to get their point across too and make it make sense.
For sure. But it wasn't he wanted them people that ain't going to get no point across. You weren't getting that.
I didn't hear this.
Listen to me, bro. When I tell you, bro, the biggest deflection of all time, like basically they were saying to him, hey, you are using these young black rappers to exploit what they have going on in their life as far as the gun violence, beef, all that altercations, all those things. And he's basically saying like, hey, so you don't think it's a problem that you using this for a monetization value,
right,
and continuously exploiting it and asking, and when you bringing these rappers on, you asking them about the beef that they got going on the street, asking them about questions that they really shouldn't be talking about, some street shit they really shouldn't be talking about in the public setting or whatever. And he was like, I don't see nothing wrong with it, basically. I ain't doing nothing wrong. But it was just the way he was going about it, like a real asshole. And they was like, all you had to say was like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but just here for the money.
But we understand why he won't say that he, you know what I'm saying? That he,
because he'll lose.
So just for context, I didn't know who Adam22. I heard of him. I didn't really know what he did.
Me either. I didn't know. I just knew he had a no jumper and he had a podcast.
I didn't even know that part. Like, this is my first time really seeing the guy. But just based off the conversation that was happening, I guess one thing that I took from it, not knowing him, not knowing who he is, I wasn't gonna be too quick to like just, straight up say what he is or is promoting, because I ain't never seen none of this shit. Now they was made it seem like that, he was promoting a whole bunch of like,
I ain't never seen it either, but that's what they gave you. So if you just watched it and that's all you knew, that's what you got from that.
Right.
Now what I took from it was, I feel like one thing that was actually arguable that they did not bring up was, to a base point, he kept deflecting. And one thing that he was deflecting to was not even just the sense of like, he felt like he was right or he was making money. It was like, that's what his audience want. He's doing it for his audience.
No,
he was saying it all day long. Right. And obviously the audience equals views equals money. So like you can get to the money part.
Right.
But he was initially just saying like, yo, like this is what my people want to see. This guy 2 million views, whatever the case may be. Obviously somebody wanted this, and like I think people cared about it. This is what he was. They may use the example of what's the guy that just recently died, bro?
Vaughn.
No, not Vaughn. I was talking about somebody more recent.
Cash. Who is it?
No.
A rapper?
No, the guy that was...
Kevin Samuels.
Okay, he made an example about Kevin Samuels.
They started off with
Long story short, once he died, Adam22 put a post up right after he died.
But they interviewed that they haven't put out, though, that they already had.
Yeah, it was like some clips type shit. So he put that out, and their point was he's always exploiting some type of black trauma. My point was, that I was making was, the people that are viewing this, I wanted them to ask the question, well, bro, who is your audience then?
Right.
Because then I feel like Jonah would have had a case to say, like a majority of his audience are white people. I'm pretty sure.
Think so?
I'm pretty sure. Think about it. Just look, numbers wise, black people don't make up the majority of the people that's in America. You got to keep on. If we just had the black dollar, that's it, and not nobody else, you're not making no money. That's why our musicians, everybody want to cross over and get their pop money where all the white people at. It's more of them out here. So if he's making a lot of money because his audience is big, or a majority of his audience got to be somebody that's generating him some money. It ain't all of them isn't us, is what I'm saying. All of them ain't black people. It's some white people out there listening to it too, or whoever it is. So it's like, well, I was going to, I wish they would have got to the point, like, yo, like, you're selling out black trauma to these other people.
Right.
That's what I thought Ish was probably going to go with it, or even
I don't think they were thinking that way, because I think
they wasn't, because like it, but that's to me, I feel like that was like something that was a point that you could have made, and that's me not even knowing who this dude is. Like, who is your audience? Who are you making this for?
But they did bring up, even though without seeing not ever listening to the podcast or seeing his show or whatever, They just brought up titles of captions or titles of
clickbaity shit.
Clickbaity of nigga. One of them. That's where I got hot. That bitch said, "Meet the man who killed Young Dolph."
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was, but the thing is, they ain't like they went to the M and
met the dude. Yeah.
Right.
If you clicked that, you would have thought of like, okay, meet the dude. Oh snap, this man.
That man went to go.
He interviewed this nigga all the time.
No, but it was like just stuff like that, like clickbait, like you said, clickbait stuff to just grab the
using our
shit.
Right.
Yeah. Using our shit.
That's
and he's getting, like I said, crazy views, but it's like, all right, well, who's viewing it? You know,
because I'm like, I don't watch the nigga show, bro.
I don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't. I mean, me, well, you know, I feel like I'm. I feel like I'm. I done seen some
clips of like what the content on his page.
Right there, you just said
like that.
Maybe too old. Cause think about it.
Oh, some young kids.
It's some young black teenagers that they watching that shit.
Yeah. Not just black teenagers.
Well,
just teenagers. Yeah,
but you just saying, you said mostly white, but I'm just saying,
it's just teenagers.